Look at this cutting board. Spending 20 minutes hacking through tough root vegetables and garlic leaves your counter a sticky, scattered mess. The physical toll is worse. Your eyes are watering from the onions, and your fingers will smell like raw garlic for the next 2 days. Making dinner is supposed to be a relaxing daily ritual. It shouldn't feel like a dreaded, messy chore. We call this kitchen friction. It's the unnecessary time you lose and the physical mess you create by relying on unoptimized, standard tools for precision work. This table breaks down the difference. On the left, traditional prep guarantees high mess and slow speed. On the right, our approach flips the equation entirely, prioritizing low mess and high speed. Relying entirely on traditional knife methods for every ingredient turns a simple weeknight meal into an exhausting ordeal that drains the joy right out of cooking. To eliminate that 20-minute bottleneck, we use the Shehealth manual food chopper. We found a way to take a long, tedious prep session and condense it into a reliable 10-second task. Instead of scattering pieces across an open cutting board, this tool relies on a targeted, completely enclosed chopping action. This shifts the physical requirement away from needing precise, highly trained knife skills. All you need is simple, mechanical downward force. At exactly 22 centimeters tall, the base fits naturally right into your hand, giving you maximum leverage with minimal strain. The true value here is reclaiming your counter space and getting your personal time back from messy prep work. This flowchart maps out exactly how the device works. We need to evaluate the inputs, the mechanical action, and the specific outcomes, including the necessary trade-offs. First, the required input. You do have to perform a preliminary cut to halve or quarter large vegetables before placing them under the blades. Next is the action. Once the food is positioned, you simply apply direct downward force on the spring-loaded handle. That activates the internal mechanism, driving these industrial 410-grade stainless iron blades down into the food. Because of their material density and uniform layout, these specific blades slice cleanly through tough vegetable skins rather than mashing or bruising them. Here is the direct trade-off. You exchange the few seconds it takes to quarter an onion for perfectly even, rapid dicing immediately after. The mechanical advantage of the 410 stainless iron removes the barrier of needing advanced culinary training to get precise cuts. Let's look at environmental control. The primary input here is chopping your onions entirely inside the enclosed base cup. This enclosed system physically traps the harsh, volatile vapors. As a result, your eyes stay completely comfortable throughout the process. A secondary outcome of this containment is that 100% of your chopped ingredients remain caught in the bottom cup, preventing anything from flying across your counter. If we apply this to garlic, the input is loading the peeled cloves and pressing the handle mechanism. The direct outcome is that you completely mince those sticky ingredients without ever actually touching the cloves. There is a physical limitation trade-off to consider. You are constrained by the 8.5 centimeter width of the base cup, meaning you cannot chop massive bulk quantities all at once. But sacrificing the infinite open space of a cutting board guarantees you a spotless counter and completely odor-free fingers. The final input to evaluate is acquiring this dedicated tool for your kitchen, which currently sits at a $19.99 price point. That cost is justified by the material durability. The main body is constructed from shatter-resistant PP plastic. PP, or polypropylene, is a durable polymer known for its high fatigue resistance. This thick plastic structure is designed to handle daily, repeated downward pressing without wearing down or cracking over time. You can find the product link located in the video description right now to review these exact specifications for yourself. Looking at post-meal maintenance, the entire unit easily separates into 3 simple pieces for washing. The final outcome is that washing these 3 distinct parts under warm water takes approximately 30 seconds total. The minor trade-off of manual hand washing is heavily outweighed by just how extremely fast the overall cleanup process is. This quadrant chart plots physical effort against practical impact. Traditional prep sits in the high-effort, low-impact zone, while the chopper sits firmly in the low-effort, high-impact zone. This defines our user profile. Home cooks desperate to remove friction and mess from tight evening schedules. The core compromise of this device is straightforward. You trade the multi-purpose utility of a chef's knife for highly targeted speed and containment. But that specific trade-off definitively eliminates the universally disliked elements of cooking, like burning tears and flying vegetable debris. This tool isolates and handles your most frustrating ingredients, explicitly onions and garlic, with absolute precision. Analyzing the daily time saved proves this device offers a highly practical return on your investment. Taking a final comprehensive look, you can see its versatility in action and its compact footprint when completely disassembled. This single tool reliably cuts your standard kitchen prep time in half every single night. At the $19.99 price point, it provides an accessible way to permanently upgrade your cooking experience. We built this tool to ensure you never have to dread mincing vegetables by hand again. It's time to reclaim your evenings and immediately eliminate your daily kitchen frustration. Navigate to the link in the description below to secure your own manual food chopper today.